It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tatum. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. This Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. It's Tatum. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but short of the first down marker.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for him. The ball is picked off. He can go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. He opened the semifinal game with a pass. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Back to pass. It's Carr. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. An important third down attempt for this offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
We talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over top of everybody for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Scanning the field, it's Manning. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get...
He's in the clear. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
First down, Texas.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Trying the run, it's Hardy. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Team teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nothing doing on that play. A big D tackle there for the stop. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Longhorns. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. Let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start the 25. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Toss play to the outside. Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play. Looking to pass. It's Carr. The pocket breaking down. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route. But I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it. They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
At the 22. And that is another first down for the offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the run, it's Williams. zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Receiver in motion now to throw. It's Carr. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Now the try here for the extra point. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. But they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. In a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Movement here from the tight end. Back to throw. It's Carr. It's a wide receiver screen. It's a nice gain. You move the football up to the 27.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
this defense. That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw yet again. Finds his man. It's Williams. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To the air. It's Carr. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
But that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Showing a bunch formation now. They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver snags it. It's complete. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Tight end goes in motion. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down to 17.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Carr. Catch made on the right side. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the first down.
A crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And there's the handoff. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Handoff to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
First play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but again, nothing. Serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The receiver makes the catch. The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Carr. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Getting set. Your 2nd down. an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Important third down play coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Carr. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and he can't hang on. A little screen pass there. And that's going to bring up third. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Irish. This offense really clicking.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Tatum. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. This will likely be the last play of the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Notre Dame 21, Texas 7.
Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going.
Texas.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Looking for a man. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Picks up 4. Brings up third down.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. Now here he goes. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Williams. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they're able to get him down.
Brings up second and goal.
Second down and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw an option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. A play action, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenor of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. It's Manning. Tight end makes the grab. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain and bring up 4th down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Big-time gamble coming up. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
You know, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Receiver in motion now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to throw again. Tackle, but forced down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Manning. Oh, nice move by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, you play man-to-man coverage with your defensive backs. You put the free safety in center field. He's essentially reading the eyes of the quarterback. He does an outstanding job here of following his instincts, taking the quarterback's reads and tendencies, and leading him to be able to make a play on the ball and eventually knock it away. Great job.
That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Wants to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Carr. Caught over the middle. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
He's tackled.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Play fake, looking to throw. Short throw complete to the tight end. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Love the call here on third and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff to the single back. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Shotgun, handoff inside. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Bringing pressure. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Punt team ready to boot it away. Now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Manning. And this pass is caught. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. There's the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. It's second down and goal now for this offense. Pass not complete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Touchdown, Texas. They finish off the scoring drive. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job And secures the recovery. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Second down, looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Williams. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down play for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Grinding away on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Carr. With the catch, it's Williams. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Try and muscle for the first down. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Oh, just a backbreaker for this defense. That's 2 separate times. On this drive alone, they've had a chance to maybe get off the field. They'd had these third downs, only to give up first downs. Now, as a defensive coordinator, man, you got to dial up any kind of pressure at all to shoot a gap and try to bust that ball away from these backs.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. They're going to run it here. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the ball. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Ball handed off. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
They get nothing on 2nd down. Sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
This offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Manning. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and Sackett will be tackled inside the 10.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
2nd down and long from the 9-yard line. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Defense not pressing this time. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock...
On this flags up a safety.
Well, Chris, to me, that really wraps this game up. Maybe if they had a little bit more time, there might be a chance for them to overcome this safety. But this late in the 4th quarter, down now multiple possessions, this one's all but decided.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.